Hey, what's going on, guys? Jeff Kohler here, and welcome to week 5 of Confessions of a Real Estate Investor, and this is literally take 6. And I am sick and tired of it, so this is the last shot. I'm keeping it super short because the other videos are super long where I'm burping, I'm saying all kinds of crazy stuff and just stutter. So this video is thank you for following me and watching these videos, and also at the same time, what I would like to share with you is an event that I am going to be running the second quarter. I haven't picked a date yet because it's a concept and idea that my business coach told me to do, and it's some of the stuff that I'm studying, and they said, hey, you know what, you need to hold an event. So I am going to hold an event, and what is this event all about, right? It's going to be about how you can run a 6-figure real estate investing business from the comfort of your own home and in your darn PJs, okay? So ask me how I know that, right? So again, I'll say it again. It's an event on how to run a 6-figure investment real estate business from the comfort of your own home and in your PJs. So I wanted to see if you guys will be interested in that particular event. I already have confirmation from a couple of local guys, some big wholesalers locally other than ourselves, that's going to be at the event. We got some couple of other big rehabbers that are going to be there also. But wanted to see if you'll be interested, and what it's going to be is this. It's going to be an event, but it's more of a workshop. It's going to be a very small group of people, and I'm only going to probably limit about 5 to 7 people. And the reason why I'm only going to do 5 to 7 people is last time when I had the bus tour last year, we had I think over like 40 people on that bus, and good people, loved almost all. I loved all of them, and we got good feedback and stuff like that. But the problem was afterwards, a bunch of emails, folks that wanted to work with us going back and forth, and it came to a point where we're running my current real estate business and trying to help those folks. See, I just burped again. Those folks locally actually was stressing me out, So what I want to do now is just become a very small group. So one, it can be a lot more intimate, and also at the same time, that's going to allow me to show you exactly what's working now, and the big part is what hasn't worked, and another huge part is some of the strategies that we're testing right now in this changing market. So if you're going to be interested, leave a comment below, hit the like button at least, and let me know if this type of event where you can make 6 figures, and you might be saying, holy shit, Jeff, you're full of crap. How are you going to make a 6-figure on autopilot in your PJ? So let me break it down for you real quick, since I'm an Asian dude, and I'll give you quick math, right? So let's just say you're wholesaling, right? If you don't know what wholesaling is, just Google it. I'm not going to hear and explain it to you, but if you're wholesaling, you're making 10 grand a pop on your assignment fee, right? How many do you need to do to actually make 6 figures, right? Do 1 a month, that equals $120,000, right? That you can do. But let's just say, okay, fine, okay, assignment fee isn't $10,000 anymore. Why? Because the market is getting squeezed, especially if you're doing MLS deals, right? So let's just say if it's 5 grand, right? So if it's 5 grand, how many deals do you need to do? 2 a month, and then you can do that, and you still make $120,000. Now you might say, okay, well that sounds totally doable, but $120,000 isn't enough. So if that's the case, what if you were to throw in 1 rehab deal per each quarter? So you're only doing 4 rehabs in a year. Now in the 4 rehabs, what? Your net profit on those is what? $50,000 you do on that, right? So if it's $50,000 net profit on that, you do 4 deals. Now you're up to what? $200,000, right? So 200,000 plus the 120. Now you're at 320,000, right? So you talk about decent size paycheck for 320,000. You're making more than attorneys and doctors out there. I'll tell you that much, right? So is it doable? Absolutely freaking yes. Can you do it? Heck yeah. But what do you need to do? You need to go ahead and leverage. You need to leverage technology. You need to leverage a team. You need to actually first create a team, and you have to think differently. And those are some of the strategies that I want to show you guys at this particular event if you're interested. And I'm going to, like I said, a very close-knit group of folks, and also I have a hidden agenda also, not in the sense where what I would love to do, partner up. Obviously that's the obvious stuff, right? Partner up with you guys, do the deals, because hey, you need capital, come to us. You need a construction crew, come to us, we'll partner up, that kind of stuff. That's obvious stuff. But the deeper underlining stuff, and I'll be totally upfront, is that I look at business as going to war, right? Because business is just that. Is if you're running a business, for you to win, that means you are making money, right? But if you don't look at it, just like in war, if you lose, and if you lose in business, what happens? You're broke. Okay, you're out on the street. Okay, and what do they say, right? Is if I'm going to war, and I am definitely in war, and I need to compete with I call the old timers, and especially what I like to call the four kings here in LA, because these folks have been around for a very, very long time. And for me to compete with these folks, I need to make strategic alliances with some of the young breed and up and coming folks in this market. And this is one of the other hidden reasons why I want to do it, and especially the folks who understand technology and believe that technology and the internet is the next big thing. Those are the folks that I'm looking for. Why? Because I can bounce ideas and we can test drive all kinds of crazy stuff that I do already internally with my team, but I want to go ahead and do with y'all out there also. So I know this video was a little bit long, but like I said, the event is coming up. We're going to do it in this quarter, and I'm mapping out what we're going to do, how much it's going to cost, like I said, we're limiting only to about 5 to 7 people. The location here is probably going to be somewhere here locally in Hollywood, but we are going to put that event together, and I wanted to see if you'll be interested at first. If you are interested, leave me a comment and let me know on the exact things that you want me to teach and so forth, and depending on what your guys' feedback is, we might change some stuff around and things like that. So let me know, leave a comment, and once again, happy Easter, and look out for Flippinese TV on Tuesday. We actually did something interesting where we brought on a different guest today that I believe is going to tremendously help your business, and it has to do with running your numbers. So stay tuned for that next Tuesday. Jeff Koga, and I am signing out.